Good morning. This is the morning view. How incredible is this? Gonna head out for a long run with the group today. Haven't been with them in a while, so that's exciting. Okay guys, so I'm back. I showed you a little shot there this morning before my run. I haven't vlogged anything since, obviously. I was at my run talking to my old crew. That was amazing. Got to spend some time with people I haven't seen in months. You know, these are the veterans that helped me out as I was a new runner. Really good to see them. And so just got home a little while ago. Have been talking with Jamie, having some conversations, and I was about to film this video. I was about to film this, and something popped up in my newsfeed from my personal Facebook. I got a notification on the screen, and you know what? It ties in perfectly with what this video is about. So, as you can tell from the title, I've been kind of not really accused of, but there's been some conversation recently, like, you know, am I like a clickbait style vegan YouTuber? You know, are my videos, are the thumbnails and the titles meant to entice people to click on them to watch the content? And the answer of that is, of course they are. So of course I want to create content that appeals to people and is going to pique their interest and get them to watch my videos. Whatever is in the title is relevant. It appears at some point in the video, but why wouldn't we want to create good, engaging titles and thumbnails that are going to make people want to watch the video when the message is something like veganism? So here's where things really, for me, just get interesting, and why it's so important to me to keep continuing to create content, and especially, you know, to put kind of edgy captions or put questions in my titles or things like that, because I want people to start thinking about it. I want people to go into it with an already kind of open, analytical, critical thinking kind of a mindset. So when they click on the video, or they click on my Facebook post or my Instagram post or whatever it is, they're already kind of like going into it, okay, what am I going to learn here? What am I going to be potentially exposed to here? So I've talked a little bit recently about how, you know, proper communication is key. Talked about different ways we can communicate with people, and, you know, just what you can try to do to advocate for animal rights, animal liberation, veganism. And I am relentless when it comes to that. I am absolutely relentless when it comes to talking about animals. And sure, sometimes I pick and choose, and I want to make sure that, you know, it's not out of place, like kind of just weird, so that it's like turning people away, because that can happen. We can get a little bit overzealous sometimes. Like, you know, if we walked into, say, the cancer ward of a hospital and started talking about veganism, like, hey, did you know this could have been prevented? That's probably a little over the top, right? I think we can all agree upon that. But whenever there's an opportunity to talk about it, we absolutely should. We should be clickbaity. We should be, you know, willing to talk about it at any time. I'll just get right to it. So another example today of how somebody that just, honestly, I would not have expected this at all. There's been some engagement and some communication, but basically they're like a mutual friend, like a friend of a friend, and so I kind of know them. I've spent a little bit of time, you know, hung out a little bit, but like, you know, not somebody that I've known my whole life, certainly not like a family member or anything like that, but who sees the information that I'm putting out there, and those seeds get planted. So even if it seems like nobody's picking up on this, no one's liking your Facebook posts, you know, people aren't really viewing your video that much or making many comments or whatever it is, people are still seeing that shit, and it's connecting with some of them on some level. You know, here's this person who, typical standard omnivore, you know, eats meat, as up until, I guess, very recently, or maybe even today when I saw this post, had no issue with like hunting as a way to provide for your family kind of thing. And, you know, now this person is like, I am done with this. Like, this is crazy. There's no need for this. And, you know, after seeing all these things and after doing some more research of my own, it's like you can't unsee these things, and you can't unlearn the information when it comes to how animals are treated. And even if they're treated really, really kindly, you know, very kindly, still just understanding that there's no reason to kill them for food or for any other purpose. Now, I think this person's coming at it from more of like looking at a dietary thing, but not for health reasons, not even for environmental reasons. They're sharing a post about the veal industry, the dairy industry, which is the one and the same, and talking about how like it just is baffling that we do this to animals. And, you know, obviously they've taken part in it their whole life. And so it's great to see when people come to those conclusions. And I know that I'm like the only person providing vegan content that this person's exposed to on any kind of a regular basis. I mean, I'm not like saying, oh, all credit to me. Like, I don't care at all why someone or who influences someone to like go vegan, or even if it's a vegetarian or whatever the case may be. Like, this person realistically probably is not going vegan overnight. So, you know, I'm going to be there to support them. The stakes are way too high. So I'm going to be there to support them, answer any questions at all, so they know for sure, 100%, that everything on the food aspect of it is covered. Like, if they have questions about how to veganize things or recipes or good substitutions for whatever, I'm going to be there to support that person 100%. Because while it might not be ideal that people don't go vegan overnight, the reality is most people don't go vegan overnight, myself included. There was a transition period. It wasn't that long, but it still existed. So, I don't know. Someone recently asked me, hey, you know, do you think maybe your video titles, you're asking a lot of questions in your titles, like, isn't that kind of clickbaity? Absolutely. And it's because of situations like this where people are paying attention only because they click on the damn video or content or post or whatever it is in the first place and see the information, that they're able to make these changes and come to their own realizations because of those seeds that are planted. So keep posting relentlessly. Talk about animal rights, animal liberation, and veganism relentlessly and at every opportunity. And in all of that, try to use a little bit of good judgment as to, you know, okay, now's not a good time. But honestly, whenever it is, go for it. Fire away. The worst thing that's going to happen is that somebody who isn't vegan is just still going to be not vegan. You're not going to turn them into something worse, so you might as well try. And we should all be out there at whatever level we can, whether it's marching in the streets of London, like in yesterday, 10,000 people, 10,000 strong marching the streets of London, or it's somebody who has a conversation every now and then is able to post something to their Facebook. Do what you can. The animals deserve at least that much from us. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to put that out there. I know this is a Vlogust video, but it's not really a vlog. It's more of just a topic video. But I appreciate everybody's support so far. Appreciate everybody, all the likes and the comments and the feedback that we've had so far just in this Vlogust period. And I'm going to continue to making good content after Vlogust, but, you know, maybe it won't be every day. That's fine. But please do subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, guys, keep planting those seeds. Peace.